We encountered Brother Kuziva. Brother Kuziva had come into the service suffering from nasal allergies, which he had had since birth. The nasal allergies are also called allergic rhinitis, which means inflammation of the nose. This condition occurs when your nose gets irritated by something you are allergic to. Symptoms include difficulties in breathing, inflammation of the nose, blocked nose, sneezing, runny nose, and red, watery, itchy eyes. It was in this service that Brother Kuziva got prayed for by the man of God, Apostle Dr. Chrispen Mahovo, and received his healing.
Allergic rhinitis. Rhin comes from Greek word meaning nose, and itis means inflammation. So, it means inflammation of the nose. And allergic means it's caused by allergens. Allergens are anything harmless or neutral that can be inhaled in air by nose and trigger excessive immune reaction. Common examples of allergens include pollen and dust. Once inside nose, they will meet immune system, particularly mast cells, attached to IgE antibodies. Allergen will bind to IgE antibody, which will then activate and alert mast cells. In a normal person, the reaction is minimal. But in those suffering from allergic rhinitis, this cell overreacts big time. It signals to all cells in surrounding by releasing histamine. Histamine will now cause inflammation and swelling up of nasal mucosa, which will then cause excessive mucus production. This results in nasal drip. This excessive mucus production will block two very important structures opening a nose. 1. Nasolacrimal duct. The purpose of this duct is to drain tears from eyes into nose. But once blocked by excessive mucus production by allergic rhinitis, now you will start having watery eyes. 2. Eustachian tube. This drains drainage from middle ear, with it blocked too by excessive mucus production by allergic rhinitis. Now you will have stuffed ear sensation too. Finally, the nerves in nasal cavity will start getting irritated and lead to sneezing. All of it will lead to difficulty in breathing for persons suffering from allergic rhinitis. To summarize, allergic rhinitis will lead to 1. The swelling and congestion of nasal mucosa. 2. Watery eyes. 3. Stuffed ears. 4. Nasal drip due to excessive mucus production. 5. Sneezing. 6. Difficulty breathing.
Akaitwa procedure aine 2 years akaoperatwa nemunzeve but the problem haina kupera so nanas the problem yanga iripo asi because of the healing yaitira ndinoda kuti
listen today salvation has entered your house.
My name is Mrs. Precious 21, Nee Precious Chingwe. I'd want to thank the Lord for His wonderful works in my life, especially for healing my son, Kuziva Marume. He was born with a challenge, allergies, throat challenges, and since birth he has been struggling with breathing. Anga asingakwanisi kunyatsofema zvakanaka, aitambudzika. He would have blocked nose, and he would pass very thick mucus most of the time. He would sneeze due to change of temperature, and he would have difficulties in breathing, especially when it's cold, when it's raining, and the nostrils will sometimes get swollen. Then at 2 years, he had procedure whereby the doctors recommended that he should have urgent operation to remove some growth within the nose, which were now blocking also the ears, and we had pus coming out through his ears. So the operation was done successfully, but it did not solve the problem. So he continued having the problems, and he ended up having sneezings that would open or maybe break some veins, and he would end up bleeding through the nose. And the doctors were saying that when he sneezes, he was putting too much pressure on the veins. That's why the veins were now breaking up and exploding, bringing out blood.
Musi wa 26 August ndakaenda kurevival ya Pastor Mahovo, ndikabva ndanonamatirwa ndaitambudzika nema-allergies, ndikaporeswa naMwari musi wa 26 August. Ndakabva ndatanga kufema zvakanaka. Ndinoda kungoti ndaMwari kuti vakandiporesa. Amen.